Episode 10.
Fuck off.
Episode fucking 10.
Mate, we've been
Double
on
digits. Fucking Joe Rogan who?
We've been on episode 10 for about 4 weeks, mate.
Joe
Surely.
Rogan. Yeah, but they weren't on podcast then ones, they were on Instagram, weren't they?
But count it. Get it.
It's fucking Vanilla Vine, episode 10. Get me a fucking Spotify deal. I swear to
You
God.
sort your fucking mics out first, lad.
Yeah. It's
Mad.
Yeah, fucking work in progress.
That's it, lad.
Anyway, welcome to the Vanilla Vine episode 10. I'm defo going to lose count at about 16. Defo. And it's another Rugby League episode, so if you're not on Rugby League, fuck off.
Get rid.
So there's quite a bit to talk about, and I've not told Matt about anything.
You've promised me some gossip, and I don't really, I watch it, but I don't really get involved in the gossip anymore.
I see a lot of stuff just from people I follow on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, I see shit. Nothing.
But we'll get into... we'll do Warrington review.
Go on then.
Yes, today is Saturday. What day is it? 8th. Warrington yesterday beat Catalan in the quarterfinals of the Challenge Cup.
Mate, it's ours.
It's got to be on it.
100%.
Joe, I said Warrington.
If we get Saints in the next round, we've won it.
Yeah, we will.
When we beat them, we've won it.
We will. It happened when was it? 2019, wasn't it, when we won it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we come back from Portugal that day. I know went Creamfield the day after.
Mate, that is if anyone could follow me for that week, I would not be.
I remember we got home. We just got in the taxi on the way home, and we was just like our head down. And then we got home. Mum and Dad were outside having a barbecue. I was lay on the couch, and Phil scored. I went. Scored.
I didn't even watch the game.
I know you. No.
I didn't watch the game. I was in bits for about.
I was late. I just lay down on the couch. I was late on the ironing. Joe went just gets put on the couch.
Didn't watch it, mate.
Oh.
Highlights about 4 days after when I could see.
Come to your senses.
Go ahead, come on.
So GI played at fullback. Ratch got injured in the warm up.
He did.
What did you say? It was his calf.
Groin.
That's it.
Going straight.
But,
he'd be alright.
Yeah. Tell you who really impressed me, Josh Thulis.
Yeah, he was class.
That break he did. All he had to do was try and step Tompkins.
Mate, that step he did at full speed, mate. I did because I do follow obviously Warrington and things like that, but the young lads are now. You don't really see. I don't really see him. Obviously,
they just get put out on loan, don't they?
Yeah. Like we were saying before, but that kid's fucking got some footwork, lad. Like
he's a very, very good.
Like, he's only 19.
Yeah, 19.
Fuck me, lad.
Yeah.
Is he a winger?
Yeah. Academy fullback.
Right. Okay.
Always been a fullback.
Yeah, I think I've seen him little bits of him coming through in that.
Yeah. One of my mates knows a guy who's one of the coaches at the on Warrington Reserves Academy or whatever, and he said there's one guy who's come through who is definitely going to make it, and he said his work
good,
ethic,
man.
the way he plays, the way he reads the game, everything is different.
I know he's still young, he's still like building and that. He looks tiny, but I don't know TV.
He looks like he's got a bit bigger from last year.
Yeah.
But he made his debut. His debut was against Catalan and he won, didn't he? Started at fullback. But
he's good, man. He's good.
He's
really
very
good.
I think. Mamo's off contract at the end of the year. Mamo played very well.
I thought they would have put Mamo at fullback. You know.
No. I thought they'd have put Thulis at fullback. Well, that was the team sheet, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Thulis was at fullback and GI was in the centres with Mamo on the wing.
Mind games, mate.
That you see, at the end of the game, GI said that. He said something about that, but I couldn't understand him.
Well, no, because there was a. I think he pulled up, unless they did not pull up on purpose.
That's what I mean, because Austin weren't even named he weren't in the 17, and then all of a sudden he's there playing, and then but you know what GI said at the end of the game.
Yeah,
he went 2.5 years out again. Price puts me in fucking fullback.
Yeah, I'd be fuming. I'm like, Pricey, mate, you can get fucked.
What are you doing? Putting him at full. He was knackered.
Fucking I'd be, mate. Fucking 2.5 years out.
But I tell you what, he's speed.
But what's his name? No, before we go on this, what's his name? I do like the pundits on Sky Sports. But is it
John Wells?
John Wells. Everything Warrington did was shit. Everything. No matter how good, that's what he said. No matter how good you are, which is right, but fucking hell, no matter how good you are, 2 years out of the game, this Saturday, but fullback, you put it down his net, this, that, and the other. I understand he's fucking reviewing the game or analysing it.
He analysed it from minute 1 to minute 80.
Everything we did yesterday, we wasn't that good, but Catalan were fucking abysmal, this, that, and the other. You still got to play the game, mate. I understand what he's saying, but fucking hell, he hated us yesterday.
He did hate us.
I thought it's mainly fucking Phil Clark.
Oh, fucking Phil Clark. Don't know what he's talking about. He's like when Redknapp
commentates.
I
like Phil Clark.
Phil Clark, he's like Jamie Redknapp of commentating, or Robbie Savage. Robbie Savage. That's what he is. He's the Robbie Savage of Super League, because when he goes like, when Jamie Redknapp said, Peter Schmeichel must be like a father figure to Casper Schmeichel. He said that. That's what fucking Phil Clark's like.
Imagine me commentators going, Savage, shut the fuck up.
Give it to me, your mic.
No, mate, but I like him, mate. I think they're really
I don't like Phil Clark. I don't know anyone that likes Phil Clark.
I can't
really
say
don't.
anything bad, mate, but it is what it is, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I don't want him to go. Please don't go.
He played. He's been playing really well.
Yeah.
Like yesterday he played really, really well.
That's Clark.
Clark
Played
is
very well.
smashing it. He's too good, mate.
I think Charnley or
Did Danny play yesterday? No.
Matty Davis was.
Right. Yeah, they're a big pack, aren't they? You need to probably gone every. Well, they did go over.
We had
that Mulhern played well.
He did. You see it break? He made like a 30-metre break, didn't he?
Fucking
a step on him. It's that void. If you don't see it,
yeah. He's
proper skinhead.
Yesterday, man. Played really well. First time I've seen. Well, not first time I've seen him.
First time I've seen him put his head down and play really well.
I think the one out stuff. I think that Phil Clark said actually. The one out. Well, no, he contradicted himself, saying teams don't want to go out.
Phil Clark contradicted himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he said something about teams nowadays don't go one up, but then said, well, Warrington's just done it. But I'm just like, what the fuck? I said it just shows that one up rugby does work, but teams don't do it anymore. I'm just like, what the fuck are you on about?
Take your turtleneck and fuck off,
mate. As long as you're fucking running with support, mate, it'll always work.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
I don't know shit, mate, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it does work. It's faster the ruck, mate.
I think Mamo should be the only winger we re-sign. We'll definitely re-sign next year.
Oh yeah,
I think he needs a number 2. He needs the 2 or 5 shirt.
I think he's been unlucky. Yeah, I think he's been unlucky.
He's got Lynham and Charlie in front of him, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he has been unlucky because again we've got a fucking good team, haven't we? Let's be serious. And I think he has been unlucky with not probably playing as much as he probably wanted to.
Well, was he fullback at Huddersfield?
Yeah.
So now he's got Ratchford and Ashton.
Yeah.
12 weeks.
Yeah, seen.
But he's got surgery this week apparently.
Yeah,
but he's got he had Ashton, Ratchford in front of him.
He's fast as fuck, mate. That's why
He is, isn't he?
Is his ankle?
Yeah, his ankle, Ashton's.
He's breaking his own ankles. He's that fast.
I know. I'll never forget the first game of year last year when we played Wigan, where Murdoch Masilla ended George Burgess' career.
Oh man.
And fucking Matty Ashton was trying to step and he was just falling because he was that fast. I was like, how fast is this kid?
Mate, if you're breaking your own ankles, you're something ridiculous.
Yeah. Just pat yourself on the back.
Yeah. Maybe just strengthen them up a little bit. Maybe.
Right, let's get into the gossip.
So basically, Warrington were good. Catalan was shocking.
Yeah, Warrington are winning the Challenge Cup again. 100%.
Up the wire.
Touch wood. Fizzy bubbler.
Go ahead, come on. Shit to do.
So, some stupid news from last weekend. Tony Clubb, Andre Savelio. You'll know about it. Just search the actual story to read fully into it. But 8 games for racial abuse. But in is it the tribunal where they go to the judiciary?
Yeah.
They said we don't believe Tony Clubb to be racist, but he said a racist thing.
But then
that makes sense, doesn't it? Fucking 8 games.
I think Rugby League
should be this fucking season.
I think Rugby League, as a whole, as a community, do really well with this kind of stuff. They really, really do, and it doesn't happen. You'd never really. When's the last time you've ever heard anything like this? I can't.
Fuck. Probably. I
honestly can't remember. I really don't remember it. And when it does actually happen, we do. I think we do throw the book.
I don't think.
I don't know Tony Clubb, and obviously know Andre and things like that. Andre is an honest bloke. He wouldn't have said anything otherwise. I think what they've said, did he say something? It's becoming calling you an English cunt or something like that.
Yeah,
it's not. It's his heritage at the end of the day. It's a bad thing to say in my eyes as a mixed race person. If I can say that anymore, I don't know if I can. But whatever.
Well, you
fuck
can.
It. But it's bad, mate. If someone spoke about my heritage and things like that, I'd be fucking fuming, mate. 100%. And this is what I think. not going too deep or anything like that. This is what people don't understand is the heritage that we obviously mixed race or Polynesian or half cap. I can't even say that actually. Mixed race and black people. They have that and just people just don't understand it. And I think 8 games. I don't know Tony Clubb personally. People will probably say he's a really nice guy, and he probably really is, mate. He probably is. But he said something wrong and he should be punished. It is, mate. It is. And he said something at the heat of the moment. But, for me, I think he should have...
I think it should be a season.
It should be a season, mate.
It should be
just make it... I know it sounds bad, make an example.
8 games and a £500 fine.
Yeah, that's just a standard though, apparently. But again, rugby players are not millionaires, mate. So.
Exactly.
But... Yeah, I think it's 8 games was not enough.
No, not a chance.
But is what it is. I know, is what it is. On the end of the day, hopefully now within the rugby league it gets you can't say shit like that.
Yeah, one thing that's been just like when posts have been put on Twitter and like all the fans have replied to not enough 8 games isn't enough, blah blah blah. We've just done a 4-day media blackout to stamp out racism. Every single sports club near enough every single sports club in the country has done it. And then someone's been racist that weekend, and you can make games.
The thing with the racism and things like that is talked about a lot, but nothing's ever done.
Yeah.
All this blackout shit, bullshit, this, that, and the other. Don't agree with it. I think it's stupid. Is it always gonna? We do things. We don't do things practically. I don't think. And the blackout thing, does it make awareness? Are people gonna start? Are people gonna stop doing this on Twitter, Instagram, this, that, and the other?
Nope.
No. Are they fuck? They're not gonna stop, mate. There's nothing gonna stop. And for me, that's just the sad news I think making people aware, and I think the ways that things are done, from obviously things in America and things like that, have been really, really good. I don't really talk about it because, for me, it's a massive thing that gets overlooked. You seen the other day with, obviously, the racism with obviously the footballers, this, that, and the other, and then as soon as money's involved with that Super League, things like that, it was eradicated within seconds. Racism can't do that. It will never, ever do that.
Exactly.
It's a shame. It hurts, but at the same time, as long as we're making the right moves slowly forward, hopefully things will get better.
Yeah.
But for me, awareness is key.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we'll move on. I've got a lot of transfer news. Oh, actually, you know what? Josh Adokar, winger for Melbourne, last year reached 38 kilometres an hour speed. He's
Isn't
the
that
fastest.
Like a fucking
he's a
antelope.
He's the fastest player in the NRL. Right?
Fucking fastest player in the jungle as well.
And he
antelopes don't go that fast.
He scored 6 tries yesterday.
What? Against who?
South Sydney.
Oh, I seen that 50-0.
50-0. He scored 6 tries.
Is that ever been done?
71 years ago. 70. They were all good tries as well.
6 tries.
Literally, if someone picks
He's on the wing, Casper.
They just it's literally like there's a loose ball gone down. Halfback Cam Munster or Jerome Hughes picks it up from Melbourne, and they just look left or right, see where Adokar is giving the ball, and no one chases because they know they're not going to catch him. There's maybe a couple of players who could probably catch him if they got the right if he was slowing down, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But he's leaving at the end of the season. He signed for Canterbury for next year.
Oh.
Canterbury they've not signed any forward since Luke Thompson. Canterbury, they've signed. They
don't need to, mate.
I think they've signed they do.
Really?
Yeah, the bottom of the league.
Fair one.
They've signed, I think, 6 backs since the start of in the off season to now. So they've signed Adokar, winger from Nick Cottridge, but his name is now Chotrich because that's how it should be said. Loads of names have been in the NRL. Loads of names have been like so you got Josh Papali from Canberra, the prop forward with the mullet.
Yeah.
You got him, but his name's actually Papali'i.
Yeah, can you imagine? And we just say it.
Yeah.
We've been saying it. What was it? There's loads of footballers like that as well. Like.
Yeah. And you've got Joe the fullback, Nickel Clock's dad.
No.
For Canberra, the one with
Who's
long
dad?
hair. Joe, the one with long hair.
Yeah.
His name's actually Nickel Klukstar.
What's it? What's his heritage? Is he Australian?
No. He's he's New Zealand.
Oh right, okay. Yeah.
But I think he's got heritage from Eastern Europe.
Right. Okay.
With a name like that,
right,
I think.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
But anyway, 6 try, and there's a Brisbane winger called Xavier Coates. He's 20, fucking massive.
Yeah.
He scored 2 or 3 tries in Origin last year.
Yeah.
In his debut, and apparently he's signed for Melbourne for next year, and he's got very, very big shoes to fill because he'll be going in for Adokar, who's 100% the best winger in the world at the moment.
Fucking hell, scoring 6 tries.
6 tries in the game against South Sydney. The only
they're not shit either, South Sydney, are they?
They were missing a couple of players, but no one. They were missing Latrell Mitchell.
I seen that
That's
50 0. I was like, you never see that, do you?
Not in those teams.
Fucking
you see 16-14,
mate. Yeah.
10-8.
I know.
They're the scores you see in that league. So we'll go on to another one, which is the Jared Hayne incident.
I seen that yesterday.
So do you know what happened?
No, not a clue.
So I think in 2018, if I'm wrong, you can correct me. In 2018, I don't ever remember him officially retiring from rugby. I just remember him just not getting signed again.
Oh, right. He was at Parramatta?
He was at Parramatta, and then I'm sure he signed.
Did he go Gold Coast?
That's it. He went Parramatta, NFL, Gold Coast.
Yeah. Fair play to him on that, like, you know what I mean?
Well, he got in the roster in the NFL.
It was 49ers?
Yeah, big team as well.
Fucking massive late.
And the story, from what I remember reading, he was on a night out. He's got a taxi home with the girl. Gone into a house, which she lived with her mum, and he's gone into the bedroom with her, and she said, "No, I don't want it anymore."
Okay.
And he's then raped her, but the taxi driver was still outside because he said Jared Hayne told the taxi driver to wait there because I might be out in a sec. And the taxi driver stayed there. Jared Hayne's raped this woman in a room, and then gone back out and gone. And it was. I don't think it was an abusive Joe like beating her and stuff. I think it was just
she just panicked and just froze.
Yeah,
kind of thing,
which is horrible. But
fucking
he's been charged. I want to say he got 8 years in prison this week.
Oh, is he actually going to prison?
Yeah, he's got 8 years, and I think he's got to serve a minimum of 5 years 8 months or 3 years 8 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's definitely going to prison.
Wow.
I think he goes to prison very soon as well. But rumour has it. Well, do you remember Tony Williams?
No.
A big. I think he was New Zealand. He played for Canterbury. Big second row. And he was just one of them Joe running like that and just knock people out doing that.
Proper Nick Fozzard.
So yeah, he played for New York. The new New York team.
Oh, right, okay.
In the new American Rugby League system they've made. He's had his contract ripped up because he's backed Jared Hayne. He's been supporting Jared Hayne.
Oh, I seen that yesterday.
And there's another one, which Chris Naninu has also been backing Jared Hayne.
I seen that.
So Chris Naninu is on the verge of getting sacked from Salford.
Yeah, you can't...
Because both of them have apparently said
he was convicted. He's obviously guilty.
Both of them have apparently said that the girl's full of shit.
I seen that. I actually say I always get tweet reminders sometimes that say And Salford. I seen Salford one. I was just like, what the fuck's this? And I seen it last night. And I was like, what the fuck's he on about?
Yeah.
And that's what I said this morning.
If you saw his Instagram,
no,
it makes me want to be sick. The cringiest Instagram ever. TikToks like proper like like smiling and like biting lip and stuff. Those type of videos.
Really? I didn't expect it to be like that.
Yeah, I did.
No man, that's bad.
Yeah, so them
you just keep your with social media and shit like that. If you've got your own fucking beliefs or whatever, keep your mouth shut.
There's the Canberra loose forward Joseph Tarpanay, right?
Yeah.
He got dropped. Papali got dropped. Well, Papali'i got dropped as well because they were playing shit.
Yeah.
They're on a really bad run of form at the moment. Canberra, they got beat against. I think they've not won in 5 games.
Oh.
So he's dropped him. Ricky Stewart dropped him and basically said, sort your shit out.
Mm.
And Joseph Tarpanay's wife has put an Instagram post on.
Yeah.
Ripping into Ricky Stewart, saying you've got a New Zealand international player, not even in the squad. Like, basically, yeah. Imagine the shit you'd get in a change of rooms.
Misses, mate. Nah.
Yeah, he's been.
Can't have your missus fighting you.
Yeah, I think he scored today. I think it's all sorted, but.
Imagine that, Jesus.
Hey,
shut your mouth.
I have no time for any gossip now. Yes. Yeah, but that happened.
Yes.
So we'll go on to transfers now.
Go on then. This has been a bit of a down one, this one, with all this shit.
Yeah, they've got quite a few.
Go ahead.
So do you want me to start? Should we leave the big one till last?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, leave the big one till last.
But that's what you do, don't you? You like open all the shit.
So, we'll go ones. Say what? Toby King is apparently being approached by Hull KR.
What?
Hull KR want to sign Toby King. That is never happening. That's not happening until he's 36.
No. Who said that shit?
It's in the newspaper.
So the best centre in the league at this point in time, in my
opinion, he is not even being biased.
Just because his brother's there. That's literally why.
Yeah. He's been approached by Hull KR. No.
No. Well, I can't see it happening. Anyway,
nah.
You know what I mean?
And
unless they're paying fucking
marquee
money, yeah. Marquee money, I'm gone.
Yeah. NRL clubs are interested in Toby as well.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But there's no specific club that's been just. I think it's just club agents and club scouts have just been.
Well, as soon as you start playing well, like Toby is like.
That's what happened with Ryan Sutton.
Yeah,
he never really. He was just like.
Yeah.
Like, does he get an England spot? Does he not? And all this, and then Canberra went bang. We'll have you.
He's good.
Bollocks. And then we'll go. Here we go. Well, we'll go Darryl Clark.
Where did you hear that shit from?
I read it.
Bad that. That's a shit one. That
yeah.
it never happens.
We'll go Darryl Clark. Couldn't get away from Jenna Brooks any faster.
I thought he had his airline tickets and his fucking the baby in his hand when he went over going, oh, there, see you later, Jenna.
She was saying, he was like, don't believe everything you say. Bye.
Bye. Got a plane to catch. Bye.
He's all but signed for Gold Coast, in my opinion. Stuff
I don't know, mate. Again, I don't know anything about rumours to do with Warrington.
Yeah.
I don't ask anybody shit.
No.
I don't ask anybody. It's pointless, and I don't actually know. So,
no, but
and I really don't care. Mate, it's up to him. He's an amazing player.
Unreal.
Would it be a good part of his career to go to for him and his family? 100%.
And the way Gold Coast are going at the moment, they were going to be in the finals.
The grand final and stuff like that, I guess.
They're going to be in the finals. They might not reach the grand final, but I think they've struggled for a few years, Gold Coast, but they've made some big signings now.
He's got a family now and stuff like that. I think what Bateman said before is like it's not where the money is. Obviously, it's where you want to, but it's a short career. Make as much money as you can.
He's 28. He's 28.
Enjoy yourself as much as you can. Support yourself and your family. If his money's there, the lifestyle's there, mate, I'd be gone.
I'd be gone in a heartbeat.
Regardless if it's my hometown. Well, it's not his hometown club, but there's not the loyalties or anything like that. We do have loyalties to clubs that we play for, but 100%, mate. If it was on the table for me and my family was up for it, I'd be gone.
Yeah.
Simple.
Even if it's 2 years,
Gold Coast.
3 years, Gold Coast, one of the most beautiful places in the world.
People do get homesick, I understand that, but for me, nah, I'm gone.
Yeah,
gone to Gold
100%, you're gone.
I've been once before, and it's not enough.
Even with the speed of the game, the way his game is, you saw him yesterday.
Yeah, he's freakish.
I've
seen him do that day one pre-season.
Exactly.
After everyone's put half a stone on.
The game there as well, because the set restarts here are pathetic. Half of them should be actual penalties, not set restarts.
Yeah. 100%.
And over there, the way they play, it just suits his game.
Yeah.
It suits his game down to a T.
Yeah. 100%.
So I think if he goes over there, he'll smash it.
Yeah.
Because Andrew Johns has just praised him over there. And we've got you said homesickness then. George Williams is homesick apparently.
Yeah.
Like, it's official that he's really homesick. But his missus is pregnant.
Yeah.
And and obviously his missus' family are over here.
Oh yeah.
So obviously he's going to get homesick. Bateman got homesick. Whitehead probably got homesick in his first year.
Yeah.
But obviously Whiteman's not got kids or whatever. Bateman had daughter over here that you couldn't see. But
also money talks. Man.
Yeah, it does. Of
course it does, mate.
But Canberra have said we can't. It's like we're going to give you all the compassion, everything, every bit of help you need. But until if we have a suitable replacement, we could talk about letting you go. Yeah. But at this moment in time, it's a no. Yeah. That's what they've said.
That's fine.
Tough love, innit? But
of course it is.
He's smashing it. The game works well for him over there because he's a quick halfback. He's a jinky halfback. Yeah. And he's just...
Where are you hearing here now? Come on then.
So...
Come on. I'm not asked about that. He's homesick. He wants to come home. Where's he going? I've heard Wigan, obviously.
Yeah.
But...
Apparently Warrington have approached Canberra.
Go ahead, though,
Apparently.
Go ahead.
So you've got...
I knew we would. We would literally sign everyone if we could.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, if there was no salary cap, imagine our team.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so apparently Warrington have approached Canberra, but I can't see that. I can see him having something in his contract saying if he comes back to Super League, he has to go back to Wigan. Because Hastings is moving on, isn't he? Hastings is going to Wests.
Yeah.
But, the reports are that Warrington have approached George Williams for next season.
Right. That's a good sign.
With obviously Widdop going. Widdop is going to the Broncos apparently because the interest is growing daily, every single day. It's gone from like St George. It's gone from
I can't wait. All this stuff now. I can't wait to see Warrington next year. Like,
I'm interested.
Be remodeled a little bit.
3, 2, 1. Right. So we're back. Bit of a technical issue, but we're back. So we had Widdop in the Broncos. It's gone from say Canterbury, Gold Coast, St George, Wests, everyone wanted him, and it's just sort of gone down club by club. It's gone from like all M5 to Canterbury drop out. It's gone from all them to West drop out or whoever it was. Yeah. And obviously Brisbane are struggling at the moment. They're in a huge rebuild phase. Yeah. Like all Liverpool fans say, it's a fallow year. It's a fallow. Fuck off. Sure. So it looks more likely that Widdop is heading to the Broncos next year, which you can't blame him. They've got 2 struggling halfbacks at the moment. They've got Anthony Milford. They've got Brodie Croft. There's rumours for Brodie Croft coming over, which I don't fancy it.
No,
don't fancy it. We could get a lot better halfbacks than that.
What for us?
Yeah. And then
we've always had good halfbacks.
We have. We had Brace for what? How long was Brace at Warrington?
Fucking forever. I can't believe he's leaving. It's like a part of the soul has left.
It is. It is literally like it's like taking the South Stand, isn't it?
It is. No, it is. It massively is.
It's weird. It's going to be weird without him. He'll be back. He'll be coaching us in 15 years. Head coach.
I wonder where he's going to go next.
I do you reckon he might get a head coach job in Championship or something?
I don't know. Assistant for me, it's a good job.
It is.
It is a good job. Assistant.
You don't get all the stress, do you?
Not really, no.
No. You just assist.
Just assist, mate. You're just like, oh, it's your call, boss.
Yeah. I don't know. You choose Pricey.
Well, I did say.
Yeah, then you go, and then afterwards he goes, why has he chose that?
Why has he chose that?
But we're gonna. I can tell you now, we're gonna miss Widdop. Especially if we need. Obviously, there's going to be a huge squad shake-up for Warrington next year.
Massive.
Massive. Because Inglis will be going. You've got other players off contract. Mate. Do you want me to tell you one player who I really want Warrington to sign? He's Aidan Caesar from Huddersfield.
That could happen.
Because he's off contract in this year. And he's what? I want to say 30, 31?
But he's a good player.
But he's the leader in that team. And I really think Warrington should. I'd love. Listen, Powell, Darryl.
We ain't watching this, mate.
Fucking Vanilla Vine, this.
Moving to a new HQ soon, man. HQ?
Yeah,
HQ
I think Aidan Caesar should be one of our top targets for a halfback. So, speaking of the other halfback from Warrington, Blake Austin.
Go on.
Obviously, been struggling with form. I think he's been struggling with form since his first year.
No, I don't think. I
think he's just been hit and miss.
I think it's just confidence, mate.
Do you think?
Yeah, man. 100% just confidence. Possibly, he seems like a confident bloke anyway, but
yeah,
I don't personally know him, but
So,
and I don't know what happens in camp. But what happens in camp sometimes when you do get dropped, it fucking affects you, mate.
I can imagine.
Even if it's a marquee player, for God's sakes.
So the rumour this week for Blake Austin.
Culture.
Oh yeah, me and him in halves. Untouchable, mate.
Come on.
He's at Lee Centurions of approach for Blake Austin.
No,
not a chance.
No.
He has been offered to Super League clubs, but I cannot see him going to Lee.
No, I can't.
That means, sorry Lee, but it means your career is over.
Well, no, it's he's too good for that. And that's no disrespect for
especially
Lee,
if Lee get relegated. He's not.
Yeah, exactly. It's no disrespect for Lee, but he could help Lee. But I don't think they're going to win many games this year. And I think now with Hull KR, Wakefield have not won in about 3 years. Or something stupid like that, which is, it's going to be them. Have they won yet? They've not, have they?
I don't know.
Wakefield or Lee? Like Hull KR coming strong, obviously.
Yeah, I think can't see Hull KR going down. They've got too much of it. They've got good squad depth.
No, they're fine then.
Yeah, they've got very good squad depth.
But you've got no.
It's going to be Wakey or Lee, isn't it?
He's a good mate. He's a good halfback.
He's a good halfback. He is. He's an unbelievable halfback. I don't think he's a unbelievable halfback in the NRL anymore. I think he's an unbelievable halfback in Super League, and I think he's a great utility halfback in the NRL.
Like where he played yesterday, I don't think he had the best game, but he's like a 13, mate. He's like ramping up the ball and shit like that. There's no halfbacks. I know your halfbacks shouldn't do that, but he scores most of his tries like off the cuff and fucking, he's strong as fuck. He's like 6 foot in here or something.
I've saw him a few times when I've been out, and he's like he's a bit bigger than he's probably about 6'2", I'd say.
He's just out of favour at the minute. It's just, and I'm sure he's been out of favour in the past. It's just the way that he deals with it, I guess.
Yeah,
is what it is.
Is
that the big one?
No, the big one. Well, the big one was George Williams linked with Warrington. So another big one for Warrington. There's a lot. There's all it's going to be is Warrington rumours because we're getting a new.
It is like a rebuild, but it's like what do you call it?
We've got a lot of our contract players. We've got
a renovation.
Yeah, that's the one.
Like
refurbishment. That's the one.
Refurbishment.
We're ripping it out and doing it all.
Renovating.
We're ripping it out. We're doing it again, but keeping stuff the same.
Structures there.
Yeah.
Here we go, Dickies.
Hey, I'll tell you what. We're ripping the furniture out, but we're keeping the walls the same.
That's it. The structure's there, mate. Structure's there. We're just renovating, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm on about. Too much.
Paul McShane.
Yeah.
He's linked with Warrington, but there's also apparently he's also in talks with a new deal at Cass.
Yeah.
So I can see it either way.
I can see him staying at Cass.
But I think he'll stay at Cass.
Yeah.
I think he'll stay at Cass and he'll finish his career at Cass.
Yeah.
I think he's got 4 years, 3-4 years left.
They put
pass the baton on.
They put an extra 0 on his contract, mate. Or whatever. Well, he's probably on that anyway. But they put a substantial amount of money on his contract. He'll happily stay there.
Yeah,
quite easily.
He's at the moment he is Cass.
Yeah, of course.
He's that heartbeat of that club.
So he'll stay at Cass.
Yeah,
he'll stay at Cass.
100%.
So we needed
a couple more. Kevin Nagama, St Helens centre. Centre been playing wing at the moment.
Yeah.
To Catalan apparently next year.
All right. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can. I really can. I like Nagama. I do.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think he's been as good this year. Maybe back end of last year, but
because everyone in Saints is playing well.
Yeah,
let's be serious.
Especially
even yesterday.
Jack Wellesby. He's got to be the best young player in the league.
Yeah.
He's
on bench yesterday initially, wasn't he?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch St Helens.
So Makerson come back from 2-game injury with his foot.
Yeah,
lasted 2 minutes. Again, foot was fucked. Wellesby come back on. I didn't watch the full game to be fair, but I just seen that bit. But he was on the bench yesterday. But he's only young.
He's younger than I think. Is he younger?
You know what I mean?
He's younger than me. Is he 20?
Clarkey again. I'll tell you what Clarkey said.
Oh fucking hell! Here we go.
He was just on about young players and stuff like that, and then obviously playing too much, getting injured, and it is renowned. Obviously, you play too much as a young kid, you do get injured. But I think that's on the person, mate, on your body, how you develop, how you train. But go on, Clarkey. Just talking beans.
Conrad Hurrell to Castleford.
Yeah,
I can see that happening though.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. It's just
he's only just come back from injury though.
Don't blame me, love. I'm just a driver.
Dickhead. Dickhead.
So that's and then is this the last one I've got? I think it is. That's one I've got. So, Sean Johnson. Do you know who Sean Johnson is?
Fullback.
Yeah, Kiwi halfback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Step.
yeah.
Yeah.
They call it in Australia goosey. That's what they call
The
it.
goosey.
The goosey.
Fucking goosey,
lovely
man.
little goosey.
Fucking goosey, man.
So, Cronulla Sharks are doing a Warrington.
Are they?
Yeah.
Renovation.
Yeah, because Craig Fitzgibbon is the new coach for next year. They've basically, apparently, inside like sources have basically said we're writing this year off already because they're getting a lot.
Today.
They're getting rid of a lot.
Yeah.
And they're signing a lot. But Sean Johnson is there at the moment. His contract's up at the end of the year, and they are 50-50 on re-signing him. So he's nowhere near at the end of his career, Sean Johnson. He's just come back from an Achilles rupture.
Snappage.
Yeah, the old
fucking calves up my neck.
Yeah, that one.
Horrible.
He's just come back from that, and he's been linked with Super League, obviously. But I can't see him coming to Super League. I think he's too good. I really do.
Marquee, mate. Marquee money's talks, mate.
But it's where?
It's depending what kind of renovation people are needing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is going to kick on this renovation.
Jake Truman.
Is it even renovation? Renovate. Renovate.
It's renovate, refurbish.
Yeah, we're refurbing, aren't we?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm on about.
Should be interesting in the off season. I feel like the transfer market in Super League next year is going to be fucking.
Yeah, it's good this
big,
year. Like, I don't really follow it, like, but until it happens, and then it's like ins and outs. I'm like, oh really? You went there?
But a lot of clubs.
I find out. Like,
a lot of clubs have got at least 10 players off contract.
Yeah.
And they're all like, do we sign? Do we not?
Mate, it's like the coronavirus is fucking hit as well.
Yeah.
So I can imagine they just want to go. We're going to offer you a contract, but probably about 20 grand less than what you want.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing well. Simple.
Exactly that.
Simple. Save some quiche.
So that's the end of this week's transfers that I've saw. Episode 10. Double digits, baby.
Fucking. Come on, man.
So, yeah, that's it.
Good on that.
Yeah.
Started off a bit depressing.
Yeah. Got deep. We had to get deep because there's bad stuff that's happened.
Yeah, shit happens, mate. You
Yeah.
just got to ride the wave.
Yeah.
I'm on it today. I think I've had too much coffee.
I had a triple espresso this morning.
Fuck. No.
Yeah.
I've got work to do,
Yeah. Right, so, thanks for watching. Fuck you.